The 21st century begins October 1, 1982. EPCOT Center, Walt Disney World.
Here we are, a brand new world where dreams come true.
Brand new world for me and you.
We've just begun. We've just begun. All around you, a celebration. It will astound you, a celebration, a fascination, a celebration of that nation's imagination. Tomorrow, celebrate the dreamer's fate. A celebration, celebrate the dreamer's fate. A new creation, celebrate, celebrate imagination.
We've just begun.
Thank you.
Welcome to RetroMagic 2023. Woo! My name is Tammy Tuckey. It's so good to see so many familiar faces and so many new faces. Obviously, we're kind of starting off a little bit differently because we're celebrating EPCOT. And with me today, I have Billy Flanigan, who was actually in the footage that you just saw. He was an opening day cast member singing that song in 1982.
I'm still alive! It's crazy.
So
it's
tell
amazing.
us about yourself, Billy. Tell us more.
Okay, I started working here at Walt Disney World as a Showtime singer / Kid of the Kingdom in 1982 during Disney's Centennial celebration. And the group that I was in got to perform for the EPCOT opening day ceremony. We were one of the 12 featured dancers right there in front of Spaceship Earth on opening day and did several of the dedications for the next year and a half at least for there. But after I was at Kids of the Kingdom for a while, I went over to EPCOT, became a world dancer, the host for that, went back to the Magic Kingdom, did a show called Fantasy Follies, then went over to the Hoop-de-Doo Review for a few years. Woo! Where I performed there for 36 and a half years, either full-time or subbing. They aged me out. How dare they? Anyway, my Flora was 19 and I was not. So there we go. And then after I did Hoop-de-Doo for a couple years, I transferred out to Disneyland where I performed in the Golden Horseshoe Jamboree for 2 years. Then when they opened the Hollywood Studios, I came back and performed at Broadway at the top of the Contemporary Hotel, top of the world there. Did that until that closed. Then I went back to Epcot and played Ken in the Magical World of Barbie. Until that closed. Then I went back to Hoop-Dee-Doo for a little bit, and then went over to the Animal Kingdom to be the lead singer in Tarzan Rocks.
Yes.
Until that closed. Then I went over to the Animal Kingdom again to perform in Finding Nemo, the musical. Yes, I did that for the duration of that until COVID happened. When COVID happened, I took my show on the road, got on my bike, and biked 7,000 miles to 500 different homes and delivered singing telegrams I called Flanigrams. Did that, and somebody picked up on that. It was really cool because all of the publicity about it said Disney performer delivers singing telegram, Disney performer. So they ended up doing a documentary about me. A director out in California and a producer in Atlanta got together, and it's called Billy Flanigan, the Happiest Man on Earth, and it is seen on Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can go watch that.
It's a wonderful film. You have to go ahead and see it.
And so when Disney opened back up, they brought me back to do the Frozen for the first time in forever sing-along celebration. So I did that for a year and a half until they brought Nemo back, and now I am back at Finding Nemo, the Big Blue and Beyond. So that's all my full-time stuff. Let's talk about my part-time stuff, all the subbing. No. So over the years, I've been here for 41. I just celebrated 41 years in May. I'm in my 42nd year, and throughout the years, I've done it over 600 shows, travel trade shows, parades, and different special events and all. So I've had an amazing career here, but you can find out more about that if you watch Billy Flanigan, the Happiest Man on Earth, on Amazon Prime. Shameless plug.
And come back to see Billy. He'll be here in the afternoon around noon with the Barbie dresses, if you've seen them from my collection. So you're definitely going to want to come and get pictures with him in that. And a different outfit, of course. Another Ken outfit, right?
Right. But enough about us.
Yes.
Let's talk about what's going to be happening today.
And what we're excited for. So let's introduce our Retro WDW podcast. The wonderful Hal, Brian, JT, and Todd.
The
Woo-hoo!
Fab Four!
We'll see you later.
Good job. That was awesome.
Thanks, Billy.
That was fantastic. That was awesome.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. I think we did have to do one thing. Today is October 1st, which means
Is it?
happy birthday, Epcot, right?
Yeah.
So let's wish Epcot a happy 41st birthday.
41. 41.
On the side.
Okay.
So happy birthday, Epcot.
And you have to wish Horizons a happy 40th birthday.
That's
That's
right.
true, right,
That's
right,
right. We're all going to choose our own adventure later on today on Horizons as well and see where we end there. But how, as we do on the podcast, sometimes we have a comment and a correction.
We do. I made a mistake yesterday and when we were talking about things, and got a correction. So I'm going to come down to the audience right now.
Already.
Phil Donahue style.
go.
That's right.
Can we bring up the lights? Is that
People who were around for the opening of Epcot know who Phil Donahue is.
All right, here we go. So this is Claudia, and yes, please. And when I was talking about the puffy stickers that we made, I mistakenly said that Quetzalcoatl was the god, but that is not correct.
No, hi everyone, good morning. No, it isn't, and it's Quetzalcoatl. It's supposed to, I think it is Caballero Azteca, which is a warrior, like an Aztec warrior, but last night when I was thinking about it, I thought it could also be Texcatlipoca, which is the god of war, and the Caballero Azteca is a representation of that god on earth. So it's one of those two, I'm not quite sure, but it's definitely not Quetzalcoatl, because I would be a snake with feathers.
There we go. And
right?
So there's something fortuitous about that correction, because I didn't know that's where you got that correction, but on my list is actually to call out Claudia, because Claudia was a World Showcase cast member, part of the International Cast Program for Mexico, met her husband when she worked at Epcot, now lives in the United Kingdom and flew here from the United Kingdom to be here for this event. So thank you so much. Should I keep going?
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
Got a big list.
The sound should be better today.
Still tweaking.
Like Epcot, I was going to say, when they opened Disneyland, nothing worked. What's the next line? When that's it. Pirates don't eat the tourists. All right. So we tweak, we fix. So thank you to the AV team because they got us some extra speakers so everybody can hear RetroMagic. I wanted to mention this is full circle for me because my first one of these events was 11 years ago today at EPCOT 30, which, where the hell did they have that? Was that World Showcase? Show Place? Yeah. Fantastic event, and that really kicked all, so we're all here today because I went to that event, because I said, we have to do that someday. So this is full circle. In the inside back cover of your programs, I wanted to mention last night as well as a tribute to Ron Logan and Rolly Crump, who both joined us at previous events, who we've lost since then, and their loss is felt. And I did not want to go through this event without mentioning their contributions and how much we all appreciated both of them, and we miss them. So, Ron and Rolly. And because we have bigger speakers today, I'll remind everybody what I said last night because the staff asked us to. Please enter and exit the room through the lighted exits at the back door. Do not use the air walls. That's verboten if we were in the German pavilion. VIPs will appear in the Centurium during the breaks after their sessions. So whatever break occurs after their sessions to do signings and meet and greet with you with a few notes on that. Bob Gurr will do a half an hour at the lunch break, is that right?
No, first break.
First break. The first break, he'll be over there for half an hour during the first break. And Tony Baxter, I know a lot of you are here to see Tony. Tony will do an hour after the Imagination panel, which ends the show today. So he'll be in the room there for an hour afterwards, only an hour, and then Brooke will come through to kick you all out. The Centurium will be locked during the sessions because of that way it allows the people who are manning tables in there to be in here. Breakfast is until 9:30, so you coffee people. There's free coffee over there till 9:30.
Fill up.
After that, the closest coffee is the Beach Club quick service or the Yacht Club quick service. You can mobile order, it can be ready when you get over there. And Brooke, who also works in food service at Disneyland, pleaded with us. If you look at your lunch, I did put a little lunch suggestions in there because you're going to have 500 people heading out onto Crescent Lake here for lunch. A lot of you are Disney lifestylers or pros, use your mobile ordering if you're going to hit one of the quick service locations. Do it ahead of time. Set a pickup for 2 hours from now so that they know and they can have your food ready. We don't want anyone going hungry. And I think that's everything on my list.
Anything else, Brooke?
Anybody have anything else?
I want to know who goes the farthest for lunch.
Oh.
Like, I want to see that. Who's going to? Yeah.
We did have one more thing. Hey, Ash, could you ring the bell on your table? All right, that was supposed to happen last night during the Cranium Command session. Run over there, Hal. Tom Morris has something to tell you. Tad, yeah.
All right, here we go. Number 7's on.
Hi. I just wanted to remind everyone that Cranium Command, one of the greatest shows ever, thanks to Jerry and his team, it was a concept that was dreamed up by Steve Kirk and Tim Kirk. And so I just wanted to give a shout out to them, and that's all.
Yeah, that's it. A footnote. Footnote. And one last thing, if you did not get our social media posts about it, Tad Stones had a loss in his immediate family this week, so he was not able to make the trip to join us. But we're going to have a great panel there.
We are.
Anyway, where he was going to contribute, and he will come to our next event, which is mentioned in there. So there will be a next event. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later. With that, we're over time, so we should get off stage, right?
You're on
Yes.
next.
I'm on next, but I'm going to get off so Gary can set the stage.
Awesome. Enjoy the day.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.